Hello and welcome my fellow story lovers. You've lost everything. What if your greatest comeback story was buried right beneath your feet, and what if some of the best financial lessons are not just in the corporate world but some village in Africa? This is the powerful, true story of Green Goddess, a woman who defied tradition, overcame heartbreak, and built an empire from the soil of second chances. Today, we're going to share the incredible journey of Green Goddess and the timeless secrets behind how a young African widow turned dirt into dollars. It's a story of resilience, purpose, and the undiscovered superpower that lies within us all. In every ancient civilization, the feminine power was revered as divine, not for beauty or childbearing but for life sustenance, abundance and productivity. But over centuries, something shifted. The power of women was questioned, suppressed, and their value was often reduced to their beauty or ability to bear children. The world forgot that a woman's true value lies in her ability to nurture, multiply, and sustain life, to be a goddess in her own right. Maria was born with this power. A young woman of rare beauty and skill, she was a respected seller in her local market. Her small business flourished, and her partnership with a young businessman was the talk of the town. Together, they built a family and a life that seemed full of promise. But the sea does not care for love. One stormy trip, her husband was lost to the waves, and Maria was left a young, abandoned widow. In her community, whispers of witchcraft turned to rumors. The stigma, the grief, and the blame were too much to bear. Her business collapsed, her debts piled, and she spiraled into despair. She had hit rock bottom. But as it often happens, rock bottom became the solid ground upon which she would rebuild her life. Everyone deserted her, everyone but one, her mother-in-law. A woman who could have blamed her, instead offered a simple, profound piece of advice. She said, "The same earth that fed you yesterday is still here. The soil is waiting, go back to it." And Maria did. With nothing but her bare hands and a single patch of leased land, she started again. It was the first honest sweat she had felt in months. In the quiet of the morning, surrounded by the earth, she began to heal. She realized that what you plant inside is more important than what grows outside. She found God in the garden and discovered a spiritual connection to the land that had once brought her so much joy. Every seed she broke into the soil was a reminder that life comes from burial. That storm cleanses, and that patience feeds. The soil was waiting not just to grow vegetables, but to remind her of her own worth. The Green Empire. As her garden flourished, so did she. Maria's secret weapon wasn't magic, it was intentional growth. She learned early that to go far, you must build a team. She hired young boys, fatherless like her own sons, and treated them not as tools, but as partners. She began to think like a CEO. She refused flashy spending and learned a key principle. If you invest in what you don't understand, you'll soon understand poverty. Instead of buying a new taxi, she invested in irrigation pipes, fertilizer sprayers, and crates. Her small community garden became a green empire. She wasn't just a gardener anymore. She was a supplier to hotels, malls, and beach resorts. She branded her produce, secured contracts, and even formed a cooperative with other gardeners to share tools and knowledge. She didn't just grow more land, she grew more value per land. Her legacy was a testament that you don't need formal education to be a fortune builder. You just need to be smart, disciplined, and consistent. She naturally leverages top-notch financial principles people pay millions to learn in Harvard and MIT. People once cursed her, but now they called her Mama Empowerment. The whispers turned to awe. Young girls came to her for advice. Maria's story is a testament to the fact that success speaks better than gossip. You don't need to defend your name, just build a legacy so loud they can't ignore you. Her journey is a powerful reminder that being a woman is not a disadvantage, it is often an undiscovered superpower. Are you interested in unearthing wealth within your own hands? Do you want to dive deeper into Maria's inspiring journey and apply these timeless principles to your own life? Then check for the biosite link in the description and comment section below to get your copy of the full ebook, Green Goddess, The Wealth Within Her Hands, by Kaba, and start planting the seeds for your own legacy today. Thank you, as your support means more than you can imagine. Please subscribe to get more amazing stories.